First of all, the designs for Oliver, we pretty much based on the original illustrations by George Cruikshank from the Dickens novel. And rather than going to other people have interpreted, we went right to the source, right to the illustrations. And so a lot of the costumes are similar to what he drew. The characters are iconic now. Nancy, which right behind Ron here is the Nancy costume.
Her red dress. Yep.
And why don't you tell her what it's made out of?
It's silk. It's raw silk, and it looks like a very coarse burlap. Some people call it, but it's not at all. It's actually silk, but a very coarse silk.
So here's an example of the aging we're doing. This was a brand new leather coat that we built that we then aged to look like old leather, old rotted leather. This gentleman has either stolen this from someone else or he's picked it out of the trash.
This is one of Oliver's little jackets. It was built brand new, but aged and ripped to look like it's seen better days.
And there's maybe 80 costumes in the show, maybe at least. A lot more even pieces than that, but here's another example.
This is Dodger's little tailcoat. Again, was built brand new, but now it looks like it's just seen better days.
And what did you use?
Oh, I'd like to sometimes go back and repair. It's worn and weathered, but then somebody's made some attempt to fix it.
This is our collection of lace-up period shoes. A lot of them we bought over the years, various, when these things were back in style. These boots were back in style. Some of them were made for Broadway shows. Interestingly enough, there's several ladies' boots here that were made for the original production of Sugar Babies.
Oh, wow.
There's an example. This was one of the Sugar Babies' boots, because you could see the pink inside.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What's left of it?
Love it.
And some of them have like 25 names in them, like as they replace people on Broadway. You know, they don't always buy new boots.
Great.
Well, interestingly enough, on Facebook, which we all participate in, there is a friend of mine, an actor named Ed Dixon, who had just written quickly, my friend Tamara Jenkins is producing a production of Oliver, and I emailed him, or I messaged him, and I said, are you doing it, or what? He said, no, I'm not doing it, I just wanted to post that it was being done. So then I sort of looked her up on Facebook and messaged her and said, we've just built a brand new production of Oliver costumes that we want to break in and we want to get good pictures of, and we would love to see if you want to use them in your production. And she said, absolutely. And so it started from there. So it all happened from, it was all happened from Facebook.